EACC have decided to now come out and investigate with the Speaker of the National Assembly. This is Wetangula and Ichungwa over the allegation of the 10 million bribery that William Ruto said that was given out, so that and apparently they just passed the anti-money laundering bill. So these things have brought a lot of heated debate, because these two people are very close allies of William Ruto. Why would William Ruto decide to now bring EACC on them and to investigate them and all these things? What is really happening? What is the political angle to this? Because our work here is to read the political angle and to try to analyze and try to understand why is all these people now being investigated. Because these were the darlings of William Ruto. Yes, someone like Ichungwa. Ichungwa was a darling of William Ruto. William Ruto has used him to do all these shady works and all these things. William Ruto has used him to pass very anti-people's bills. But right now, it's like he's being dumped. Why is being dumped? Because he's now, and I think he has realized that. You get? I think he has realized that William Ruto no longer find him useful, because we can see him attack William Ruto. But before I go into the details, kindly take a second to subscribe and to hit the notification bell, so that anytime I post a video, you will always be the first to watch. So kindly do so. Na kama kawaida, I'll be back. Thank you for everyone who has subscribed, and for the return subscribers, I really appreciate you guys. This channel has just reached 1 year ever since we launched it, and the growth has been massive and incredible. Thank you for everyone who keeps on watching my content and subscribing and everything. Thank you so much. Now back to my video. So EACC are now investigating, and they even raided Wetangula's home. Why would they do that at this crucial time when Parliament came out boldly to call out the president for the allegation that people received bribes? And my question I've always asked yourself, is it the Parliament is bitter with William Ruto is because the 10 million that was the William Ruto says was supposed to reach to them did not get to them, or they are bitter with William Ruto because William Ruto exposed them? Because we have always had these cases of people, members of Parliament, taking bribes for them to clean some certain governors, or for them to pass some certain bills. So why is it that right now they are now bitter with the Nini? And why is Ichungwa on the spotlight for this? Because Ichungwa was the sponsor of that bill, and they did everything and passed the bill. Now the president and our Ruka, now the president is saying that they were bribed to do that, or money was given out and never reached them. So someone ni kama alikatalia hii pesa, and that is why maybe William Ruto is bitter, because maybe alikuwa ametoa pesa ndio hiyo bill isipite, ama I don't know what he wanted to achieve with it. Now Ichungwa is on the spot, and Ichungwa has come out clearly to say that, oh, sijui the president nini na nini, and they can even impeach the president. Can you kindly watch this? And then
has powers under this constitution to impeach those in the executive, and those in the executive can do nothing to remove you from this house. But that is the beauty of this house, Honorable Speaker, and it tells you that in this house, Honorable Speaker, we have men and women, as Honorable Juneta has said, who have been elected by the people to come and represent them and oversight government on behalf of the people. Therefore, Honorable Speaker, when we oversight the executive and the judiciary, because we have that singular role as enshrined in this constitution, we don't do it as a favor to anybody, not to the president, not as a favor to those serving in the executive.
Yes, so you've heard what Ichungwa said, and that is where my point is. Is the president tired with Ichungwa? Is the president amechoka na Ichungwa? He doesn't need him anymore. And let us look at this critically. That Ichungwa has done all the things, all the Ruto's bidding. And right now, Ruto feels like Ichungwa is no longer useful, because William Ruto right now needs people who are strong on the ground. You know, I told you that William Ruto is someone who is good at studying politics. William Ruto understands very well that Ichungwa's usefulness is now over. Because number one, this guy, he has passed all the bills that were needed, he has mobilized, and all these things have passed. Now, what does the president look like? The president is eyeing at his re-election. Because right now he has all the bills that he wanted to be passed. And right now he doesn't care because the bills are outside there. Those bills have been passed and all these things, and now all his focus now is on 2027, and now he's looking at who is popular in 2027, who will be popular right now on the ground. Those are the people that I need to now bring on board. Those are the people that I need to now realign to myself. And you people, you might just be surprised that William Ruto has not given up on Mount Kenya. William Ruto has not given out on Mount Kenya vote. This one you will be surprised. I know most of you thinking that William Ruto has decided that Mount Kenya is gone. Don't be surprised that William Ruto is now looking at those people on the ground who are popular in Mount Kenya. And William Ruto knows how to convince these people. Because William Ruto understands the people of Mount Kenya very well. He knows how to convince them. So he will understand one thing. He will fight one thing. He will try to get people who are popular on the ground and start now bringing them back to him. Yani awalete kwake mapema. So that when it comes to 2027, you might just be surprised that William Ruto might end up with a good chunk of votes from Mount Kenya. Don't be surprised. And don't also forget that there is the Uhuru factor. Because Uhuru is firmly behind William Ruto come 2027. So all these things might play a factor, and Gachagua might just be surprised if part of Mount Kenya decide that they are going to vote to stand with William Ruto come 2027. Do not dismiss William Ruto. William Ruto is not a person you can wake up in the morning and say that you are done with him. This is a grand master when it comes to planning and scheming. William Ruto is a grand master when it comes to planning and scheming. And that is why you feel like people like Akina Wetangula are now on the chopping board. Why is Wetangula on the chopping board? Wetangula is on the chopping board because Wetangula is bringing nothing to the table right now. And William Ruto wants to do away with Wetangula because he understands that Wetangula's influence has dwindled and is almost zero. Because there's the likes of Akina Natembeya. And you know, for him to bring Natembeya on board, he has to offload Wetangula. He has to offload Mudavadi. Because these three people cannot be on the same ship and exist. You see, so he has to offload all these people and start now courting Natembeya and start now bringing Natembeya closely, because he understands that Natembeya right now, he's calling the shots. He's the one controlling the ground. So he has to bring Natembeya. And you'll be surprised that once William Ruto is done with Nyanza and trying to woo Nyanza with developments and everything, the next place he's going to move to is Western. He's going to woo Western with a lot of projects. And Natembeya will be side by side with the president. And that is how Natembeya will be able to bring the Luya vote to his side. You get? So the president is very strategic. I think with Wetangula, and I think with Mudavadi, and I think with Kimani Ichungwa, the president is done with them. So you people, especially Ichungwa, you are done. Your time is done. And you must understand that that is what it is. So this guy, they are trying to create a scenario for him so that he can be removed as majority leader. And that place will be taken over by none other than the ODM side. The same with the speaker. They are trying to create a scenario whereby the speaker can be removed because he's no longer useful. And Raila cannot be in the same government with William Ruto and not take some of the key positions in parliament. So Raila is eyeing the majority seat and is eyeing the speaker seat. And William Ruto will give him. Trust you me, William Ruto is going to give him. Because William Ruto, he knows his target. He knows that very well that these people right now, even if they stay there until 2027, they are not useful to him anymore. So he needs to start bringing people that will be useful to him come 2027. So that is my analysis of the same. Tell me what you think in the comment section. But above it all, as I always insist, remain respectful throughout. Do not insult any leader. It is okay to have a different opinion, but it is not right to insult other people while you're trying to share your opinion. So thank you. Until next time. Bye-bye.
The African